where do you even start with this disgrace that occurred at PNC Park Wednesday afternoon? And I just want to say one thing before I get into this. I strongly suggest that you turn the volume down, and I apologize in advance for the vulgar language that I'm going to use on this. I try not to cuss on my channel. I got kids on my channel now. They don't need to hear how adults talk. I got family members on my that watch my channel now, and my girlfriend doesn't like it when I cuss. So I try not to cuss on my channel. But I'll tell you what, this game is worth cussing about. And if there's one team that makes me cuss, it's the Pirates. So where do you even start with the absolute disgrace that occurred on Wednesday? Where? How about Henry Davis? You are dumpster fire. How about you make yourself useful for a change and actually play like a first overall pick? Hit the ball. Bucks up 10-5, bottom of the seventh inning, 2 outs, bases loaded. Henry Davis fucking grounds out to short. Absolutely useless. I bet you'd like those runs now. I mean, I ain't asking you to hit a grand slam, pal. I don't think anybody's expecting you to even hit a home run. No one's expecting you to hit a grand slam. Just put the ball in play. Hit it to the outfield and score runs. Holy shit, man. And then the bullpen. There are not enough words in the English dictionary to describe how just pathetic, useless, trash this bullpen is. How many damn games has this bullpen cost us this season alone? Every game! Every game, they go out there and they throw pitches right down the middle of the fucking plate and they allow runners to score. Every game, they blow games, they're clueless. My God, man, how do you lose this game? 10-3 lead against the Cubs, 11 unanswered runs. How does this stupid manager have a job still? Any other franchise would have fired this guy immediately after today. And then the coup de grace, David Bednar goes out in the top of the ninth with 2 outs and gives up 5 runs. 6th blown save of the season. I cannot believe the Pirates lost the way they did today. 41 runs. 41 runs they gave up this series. The most they've ever given up in a single series. And this franchise goes back to the 1800s. And you wonder why the Cubs were able to rally in the 9th inning or in the 7th inning the way they did. Oh, probably because you have a guy who has never played center field in his life at any juncture playing center field today. Oh, you mean to tell me the Cubs are hitting bullets to O'Neill Cruz in center field the first time he's ever played it? How absolutely fucking shocking. You mean to tell me that they're going to target Alika Williams, who's a total bum at second base? Billy McKinney in left field? How do you lose a game like that? How? Just how? I've absolutely had it, man. Absolutely had it. What really sucks about this game today, other than the fact that we actually scored 10 runs today on 16 hits, what really sucks about today is that Paul Skeens once again was great. Gave up only 2 runs, struck out 6 over 5 innings. But my goodness, man. I mean, there was a part of my mind when it was 10-3 telling me that somehow, some way the Pirates were going to screw this up, and my God, did they fuck it up. Put out a video earlier today. Well, yesterday, really. Put out a video earlier Wednesday. And it only justifies it even more. There is no way Derek Shelton can be the manager for 2025. Absolutely no way. Wherever rock bottom may be for this franchise, because apparently they haven't hit it yet. Wherever rock bottom may be, I hope this series against the Cubs was. Every single fail that we have against the Cubs, well, every single fail that this franchise has comes against the Chicago Cubs. Gregory Polanco tripping on his own 2 feet in extra innings in Wrigley Field to lose us the game. Months later, Sean Rodriguez gets in a boxing match with the Cooler in the wild card game against the Cubs. Eric Kratz not being able to catch a simple infield pop fly that loses us a game against the Cubs. Do I even need to bring up Will fucking Craig? And now this. Make it stop, man. For real. Make it stop. And I'll tell you what. If I was Paul Skeens, after today's game, if I was Paul Skeens, I'd be like, you know what? Screw you, losers. I want to play for a real team. I wouldn't blame him one bit if he was like that. He may not have said that to the media, but I'll bet any money that he was thinking it in his head. And then his girlfriend even posts on Twitter pretty much what every Pirates fan was thinking after the game today. Every time. Every single motherfucking time you think that they just can't get any more embarrassing, they can't fall any lower, it can't get any worse, they pull something like this. I'm done, man. I really am. I'm saying it right now. Now I mean it. If Derek Shelton is manager in 2025, I seriously will not watch a single game. This one did it for me. There's no more, I might not watch a game or I might not tune in. I'm dead serious now. If this guy is the manager of this team in 2025, I will not watch a single game. I've never said that before in my life as a Pirate fan, and I'm saying it now. This guy is worse than Jim Tracy. He is worse than John Russell. He is worse than Lloyd McClendon. There is no way feasible how any rational person, how any sane person can convince me that this is a good manager. You cannot convince me of that. You just can't. No one should, I'm telling you, no one should respect the Pirates after today. No one should. Can't even hold on to a freaking 10-3 lead. No one should respect us. No one should be afraid to play us. No one should give us any peace of mind whatsoever after today. The only shred of respect that should be directed towards the Pirates is if it's Roberto Clemente Day. That's it. And like I said, if this motherfucker is still manager in 2025, I'm not watching a game. I'm really not. I'm not buying tickets. I'm not buying merchandise. I'm not buying jerseys, not buying shirts, not buying anything. I will not tune in. I will not watch the games. I'll maybe watch the highlights just to see Paul Skeens, but that's about it. Because let's face it, guys, Paul Skeens is the only player worth a damn on this team. Him and Brian Reynolds. That's it. O'Neal Cruz is a shit fielder. We're going to see Alika Williams more for no reason whatsoever. Nick Gonzalez doesn't have enough playing time. We don't have a real first baseman. Brian Hayes is a massive bust who can't stay healthy. We don't really have a good outfield in general. Our catching situation, our catching situation is a mess. This franchise is a mess, man. It really is. The only way I will tune in is if I'm getting updates on my phone from Score or ESPN. That's about it. Other than that, I ain't watching a game. I'm really not. I am not watching a game if Shelton comes back. And that's all I got for this video. Mac, check it on out for the day. Have a good one.